What TikTok fam? Happy Friday. Hope you guys had a great Thanksgiving with your friends and family, but you know what time it is. It's back on the grind. Let's rock and roll. It's time to hustle and it's time to get that money. For those of you who's new to the channel, welcome to the Friday Live Cold Call Hot Seat, where I do this every single Friday, 9 a.m. Pacific Standard. Get you on a call with me. I'll give you some tips, some feedback to help you improve your negotiating skills and your communication skill with the seller so you can convert more leads into deals, lock more property up on a contract, and of course, gotta get that money, baby. So how's everybody Thanksgiving? Happy Friday. Hold on a second. I need to grab this real quick. Hope everybody had a great Thanksgiving with their friends and family. Once again, you guys, if this video add any value to you, if you enjoy the Friday cold call hot seat, please show your boy King Khang some love. Boom! Smash that thumbs up for me, man. If you're new to the channel, welcome to the family. Be sure to boom, smash that subscribe button so when I upload a new video or when I go live, obviously you get notified and don't miss out on some awesome content. If you haven't followed me on Instagram, hit me up on IG. Go to Khang, Khang like a period WTM. And also too is once we hit 100,000 subscriber, you know your boy King Khang is gonna do some giveaway. So stay tuned. But I'm definitely gonna give away some cash because I wouldn't be here if it weren't for you. So I appreciate it. Thank you so much for all the love and all the support. Also too is just an FYI for those of you, I'm doing a huge Black Friday sale. All my courses right now and at midnight, get 30% off on all my courses. The link is right below, or just go to WTMfam.com. Use promo code Black Friday, 30% off. Boom, done. So punch in your phone number and let's rock and roll. Now, if you want to get daily tips, tricks, motivations from me, shoot me a text over to 206-208-0676. My goal is to help you guys in 2021 to get you from where you are to where you want it to be, to keep you motivated, to keep you inspired, to keep you pumped, give you all the tips, all the tricks, you know, everything I have learned so you can get that money, man. So shoot me a text if you want to be in my community text group, 206-208-0676. Okay, let's call. Who wants to be first? If you have a seller that you want me to call, go ahead and punch in their phone number. I can call a seller if you want. Today we know who is the real hustler. Somebody is probably still sleeping in from those, turkey. Come on, man. Hello?
Hello?
Hello, who's this? Hello?
Who's this?
Come on, man. Punch in your phone number and you're not ready? Hello, who's this? Shit. Those of you, like, if you're not going to take this seriously, man, just don't punch in your phone number. Please don't waste people's time, man. I mean, if you're going to be on the live cold call hot seat, be ready, man. Pick up the phone and do what you're supposed to do. Hello? Hello?
Hello?
Yeah,
Hi,
hello.
thanks for calling South County Home Buyers. Who am I speaking with?
Yeah, this is Khang. I got a postcard from you guys about you guys want to buy my property. What's this all about?
Oh, great. How's your day going today, Khang?
So far so good. How's yours?
Oh, pretty good. Can't complain at all. We got a sister who's recovering from COVID, so
oh wow.
Prayers would definitely be appreciated. It's been a tough time for us, so yeah, but hopefully, no one in your family has to, go through this or endure it. It's definitely a nasty thing. But yeah, so you said you received one of our postcards?
Yes, that is correct.
Okay, not a problem. Yeah, so do you have a property you're interested in receiving a cash offer on?
Well, I might. It said that you guys have a cash offer for me here on the postcard.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. Well, pretty much how our process works is I did get some brief information about your property, like the specs.
So far, so good.
Obviously, we've never been on the inside of your property, and I send this over to my research department, and we can have a cash offer for you in less than 24 hours. Would that be okay, Con?
Yeah, that should be fine.
Okay, good, not a problem. As far as your property itself, what condition is the roof is?
Roof was, I would say, about 10 years old.
About 10 years old. Okay, good deal, good deal. And how many bed and bath is your property?
3 bedroom.
3 bed. Okay, and 1 bathroom, 2 bathrooms?
2.
Okay, 2. And what's the square footage on your property?
About 1,500.
About 1,500 square foot. Okay, not a problem. And how's the floors?
Floors is fine. I mean, it probably could use some new carpet.
Some new carpet. Okay. And right now, is it carpet on it now, or is it hardwood?
Right now, well, there's carpet in all the bedrooms and then laminate throughout.
Okay, laminate throughout. Okay, good deal, good deal. And as far as your kitchen, what condition is your kitchen in? Have you done any renovations to it within the past 5 years?
No, I have not.
Okay, so it's safe to say it's pretty much the same kitchen since you've owned it?
Yes.
Okay, that's not a problem. We had a property about a month ago. It was a historical home, and the kitchen was still in its original condition, so that's not a problem at all. And as far as your bathrooms, have you done any renovations to those within the past 5 years or so?
No, I have not.
Okay, so they're still in the same condition.
Yep.
Alrighty. And how about the windows to the property?
There are, I think there's 1 or 2 that are new, but the rest, probably could use some updating.
Okay, do you a little updating? Okay, not a problem. And how about the plumbing?
As far as I know, there's nothing wrong with it.
Okay, nothing wrong with it, but you haven't changed out the plumbing or anything since you've owned it?
No, I have not.
Okay. And how about the electric panel?
I think it's definitely the older one, so probably could use some updating.
Okay, need some updating on that one. Okay. And as far as is this the absolute best number to contact you at also in case we get disconnected?
Yes, it is.
Okay, good deal. Alrighty. And you said that panel would need to be removed. And does your property have a basement?
No, it doesn't.
Okay, no basement. Okay, it's not a problem. And as far as if we could, come to an agreement on price, how soon would you be looking to sell your property to us?
I don't have a time frame. I mean, it doesn't matter. If we can agree on a price, I can sell it tomorrow.
Okay. So if we could come to an agreement, would it be safe to say, or if we could do like a 30 or 40-day closing, would that work for you, Con?
Yes, that should be fine.
Okay, not a problem. And it can always be sooner, but we always just like to have a time frame, that way we're all on, the same page with everything. So it's not a problem. And as far as your property, are there any taxes due on it that we would need to pay off at closing?
Nope. Everything is current. Everything is paid.
Okay, not a problem. Not a problem. And as far as your property, is there a mortgage we would need to pay off at closing also? And it's no big deal. We can find out. It just makes my research department, it just gives them a little less work that they have to do. So, it helps them out, when they don't have to do one less task,
Sure, I understand. I think I owe about 20,000.
Okay, around 20,000.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's not a problem. And if we could come to terms of agreement, how much would you be looking to sell your property for? What would be that magic number for you?
Well, you know, I mean, you guys are the professional. I'll leave it up to you.
Okay, okay, that's not a problem. Well, just to give you a little, backstory on us, we're pretty much an investment firm here in the area. We're local, homegrown. We buy properties as is, meaning that you don't have to fix anything. You don't have to swing a hammer in order for us to buy it. You don't have to stage the property, and there's no putting it on, the open market for months and months and wondering if your property is going to sell. Since we are cash investors, we can buy a property in as-is condition. And I know that you did mention that you're not in a big rush, so it wouldn't be an issue for you wanting a quick cash closing, but that is what we offer, if that was something that was needed for you. And another thing that we do take care of all the closing costs on your side, so that way you don't have any out-of-pocket expenses. We take care of the insurance. There's no taxes, fees, or anything that you'll have to pay. So the benefit for you is what we agree to is exactly what you'll walk away with in your pocket, net to you, not a penny less. Let me ask you now, for an offer like that, what do you think you could be okay with walking away with at closing?
Well, I mean, why don't you make me an offer? I definitely got a lot of calls. I get called like this all the times, and majority of them just want to come in and lowball me, and I'm not looking to give my property away.
Gotcha. And we definitely wouldn't want you to, do that. That's for sure. Let me ask you something. Do you know what the as-is tax assessed value on your property right now?
The last time I checked, it was around 120,000.
Okay, 120. Okay, that's not a problem. Now, with it being 120, is that something you would want to walk away with at closing? 120. If I could get it approved today.
Possibly.
Okay, possibly. Okay, that's not a problem. Okay. Now, here's what I'll do. I'll forward this information that I got, and I'll send it over to my research guy. His name is Tony. He's really good. He's really fast with what he does. I'll go ahead and get this 120 approved for you today. If I can get this approved for you today and give you a call back, how soon would you be willing to sell the property to us?
Well, I mean, if we can agree on a price, I mean, I'm ready. I'm ready whenever you guys are. But I have a question. So that's 120 to me, right? Walk away to me.
Well, how we'll structure it, because I know you did mention earlier that you have $20,000 still in place for your mortgage. So what we'll do, we'll take care of that $20,000 for you. So that 120 will be tied into the overall purchase, and I'll make sure that you walk away with $100,000 net to you in your pocket.
No. Okay, wait. You just said that I was going to walk away with 120, and now you're saying 100?
Well, the overall purchase will be 120.
Yeah, no.
The overall purchase will be 120.
Yeah, no.
We'll take care of the mortgage for you of 20,000 and make sure that you walk away with 100,000.
But that's not what you said earlier.
Well, I didn't say that you would walk away, and if I did, I'm sorry for the confusion on it. If I said that
you did,
you would walk away with 120. Yeah, just remembering that, because I'm actually taking notes as we're talking. I did ask you the tax assess. I did ask you the tax assessed value of the property, and you did tell me it was 120, and I did mention that if I could get the 120 approved today, is that something that you would be okay with? So I just think that it was just like a little miscue. So with the 120, I was just meaning in general, is that something you would be okay with? So
yeah, no.
I'm sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, no, I'm not gonna walk away for less than what the tax assessed value on the property is. And you know it as much as I know it. The tax assessed value is typically a lot lower than what the market, worth on the property. So yeah,
I definitely understand that, Kong. And trust me, I wouldn't do it either. It's not something that I would do either. So to make sure that I'm correct, and again, I apologize for the miscue on my end. If I can get 120 approved today, net to you in your pocket, if I go back to my research department and they say, hey, yes, this is a property we definitely want to move forward on, 120 approved, and that's not including the $20,000 for what's remaining in the mortgage. But if I can get 120 approved today, is that something that you'd be willing to move forward on, Carl?
Yeah, I'll think about it.
Okay. Well, let me ask you this. You did say you think about it. Is there anyone else that you would need to speak with? Like, is there a wife or anyone like that that you would need to speak with to make sure that, it's the right amount for you guys to take?
Well, you know what? Why don't you go and talk to your team about it, and then let me know if that's something you guys can do. Then we can go from there. I'll have to think about it. I got a couple other people that I would like to discuss with, and then we can go from there.
Okay. Well, let me ask you this, because it's definitely a property that we're interested in, taking on. It's definitely that we bought maybe 2 other properties that's within the same area, so we definitely love the area. I know you said you wanted to think about it. To get something done today, what is it that you would need today? That, like, what's stopping you from saying, hey, you know what, Rich, this is a good offer. It's a fair offer. I'll go ahead and do business with you guys. What's kind of deterring you from that right now?
Well, right now I'm thinking I'll probably have to, I'll probably have to be like at 150 or so.
So you need to be at 150?
Yep.
Okay. Well, let me ask you this, Kong. What are the properties selling for that's on your street once they're fixed up?
I don't know. I haven't done.
Okay, you don't know.
I haven't done any research on it.
Okay, got it. That's not a problem. Well, let me ask you this, if you don't mind me asking. You did mention the 150 you'd be okay with walking away with. If you don't mind me asking, where'd you get that number from, the 150?
Well, that's just what I wanted to get for the property. That's how much I paid for it 10 years ago when I bought it. And I think it's fair that 10 years later that, the market is doing pretty well right now, that I should be able to get the amount that I have put in and invest in the property.
Okay, that's not a problem. I definitely understand that. So basically, you're saying if I could get 150 approved by my research department, you'd be willing to sign an agreement today, Kong, or if I can call you back in 30 minutes to get it approved?
Yes.
Okay, sounds good. So what I'll do, I'll send this over to my research guy, Tony. He's really good. And I'll give you a buzz back in about 30 minutes and let you know if we're able to go ahead and move forward with that offer. That'd be okay?
Yeah, okay. Bro, so what's your name, dude?
Rich.
Rich. So Rich, so far, dude, you're doing pretty well, man. But when it comes down to this, dude, I think you got to listen just a little bit more, because this is what I would have said. So let's go ahead and reverse the role, and hopefully that you remember what I said. Okay. So Rich. So Rich, now I just want to make sure that there's no miscommunication, that we're on the same page now. Okay. And I obviously my goal is to help you get you what you want, and then obviously work out a fair deal for you and for us, and be able to move forward to buy your property. Right, Rich?
Okay.
So when you mentioned that you said 150, now is that 150 purchase price, or is that a 150 walk away price? Because
gotcha.
I want to make sure. So Rich, so
okay,
so the 150,
150 walk away.
Okay. So do you guys see that? See, those are all negotiating tactic. Like I went, oh, like it was a disappointment. Like, I thought that was, then I would say, okay, Rich, because you guys got to understand, man, until both sides understands and agreed on whatever it is, that you don't want this to be an issue at the time of closing. So hold on a second. There's somebody spamming. So, okay. So now I would say, okay, Rich. So, okay, want to make sure here. So 150, that's your walk away. So we plus the 20,000 for the mortgage. So we're actually talking about a purchase price of 170. Is that correct?
Yes, that's correct.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. Okay. So 170. And then we're at like 120, and then so 120 plus the 20, so that's be 140. So Rich, I mean, knowing that we are, so now what I'm going to do is I'm gonna circle back again, and I'm gonna say, well, Rich, we knowing that we're our investors, we do want to make some kind of a gain when we buy, and it doesn't seem like we're too far apart in price, Rich. And like I said, we're going to pay all your closing costs, all your fees, and taking over the property as is. I mean, could you see yourself doing anything better than a 150 walk away net to you? So I would actually go into circle it back, and then try to get them to come off, talk about coming off on price now, and see how we can move it closer to the middle. And then when I go back and I call him back, I'm going to try to renegotiate it again. Okay, bro.
Gotcha.
So that's so I think I think you did pretty well throughout the whole thing. I think at the beginning, you should also get a reason why the seller would sell. So Rich, beside getting the right price for the property, what is another reason that you would consider selling, right? So I want to get the motivation at the beginning to make sure, am I talking with a motivated seller or am I not? Should I spend 15 minutes on a call, or should I spend like a 5 minute or less on this phone call?
Gotcha.
Okay.
Yeah, because I asked you a few questions. So just move that to the top to make sure that I'm not. I would, bro.
Yeah,
may not be interested.
Correct, bro. So I would, man. But overall, dude, your call to me, it's definitely very, very good. How you handle everything. How I came back and said, hey, you told me it was 100. Some people all of a sudden now get like, they start raging. You don't want. Listen, your client is always right. Make your clients make them happy, right? Like even if you're wrong, even if they're wrong, take the blame. Take the blame. I'm telling you, just take the blame. Oh, so I thought that you did that really well, bro. So when I go into, you built the rapport, you get the property address, you get, hey, in case we get disconnected, this is the best number. And then I would go into and say, hey, Khang, besides getting the right price, so I would ask for the motivation, and then went into and asked for the property info.
Okay.
But overall, bro, good job, dude.
All righty.
Thanks,
you, man.
Yeah, thanks, bro. Ciao. Listen, selling is one thing. For those of you who's in sales, you probably know what I'm talking about. Selling is one thing, but closing is a whole different game. Are you selling or are you going to close? Because a lot of people sales, but they can't close the deal because they don't know what to say. How do I sell? How do I seal the deal? How do I close it? Now, let me tell you guys one more thing. For those of you who's in sales, like you're working in a company where you cold call, you pound the phone, and you're in the sales field, shit, you will dominate. You will dominate if you get into wholesaling. If you're in sales, you're in marketing, you will dominate. Like if you're in salesman, I promise you, instead of calling and grinding and hustling for other people, if you just take some time, I'm not telling you to quit your job, but say take some time off, learn this, and then do it. Dude, you would kill it. Every business, right, needs sales. You can't be a closer, you're not gonna have any business. Okay, let's move on to the next one. So when I hire a purchase manager, they gotta have somewhat of a salesmanship skills. If they don't, it's extremely hard to turn someone that's not into a salesperson. It's hard because it's not in them. So it takes a long time. So find someone that have the sales skills. Hello?
Morning, Peter. How can I help you?
Yeah, hey, I got a letter from you guys about want to buy my property. What's this about?
Oh, okay, so you received a letter from us. Nice to meet you. My name is Peter. Actually, well, just so you know, we're looking to buy a house here in the area of in Dallas, and I was calling to see if you would be willing to hear a free, no obligation quote on your property there.
You sent me a letter.
Oh, okay, yeah. We sent you a letter. Who do I have the pleasure of speaking with?
No. Tell me, why do you send me a letter?
Oh, because
Okay, bro. Listen, dude. You need to turn the YouTube in the back, bro, because there's an echo.
Oh, you hear an echo then?
Okay, not anymore. But hey, you're the one. You're the one who sent me a letter. Okay, saying you want to buy my property. I didn't have it advertised. What's the deal about?
Okay, I understand. Well, the thing is that I work with a lot of homeowners, and I was given a list of property addresses that meet our criteria. So what we do is we buy properties in as-is condition. We do it to help them out because sometimes they need to sell the property maybe faster, maybe they need the money. If they're different scenarios, we can help them out.
No. Listen,
yeah.
I want to know why you sent me the letter. I didn't advertise my property. I want to know why you sent me this letter.
Yeah, because we were interested in investing here in the neighborhood, and we were wanting to see if you would be willing to share a quote on your property there.
So what is the offer?
Okay. All right. So just to confirm the address on your property. Oh, what is your name again? Sorry.
It's Kong.
Kong, nice to meet you, by the way. Again, my name is Peter. All right, so yeah, well, let me see the address. Let me get it right away. I mean, we have everything here on my system, so I'm going to pop it real quick, okay? What's the address again?
It's the same address that you sent me on the letter. Like, do you guys not know, like, do you guys not know what you're doing?
All right. Okay, let me search the number. So well, I need to, because we send out the letters to a few property owners. So we need to know.
Okay, good. So you're catching on.
All right. So yeah, I received that letter before, so I have this address. Can you help me with your address, please, so we can see the property? I mean, we already have it analyzed before. I just need to ask you a few questions about it.
So you send me a letter wanting to buy my property, but you don't know what the address is.
Well, not your specific address. I mean, we send letters to different properties around the area. So I need to know what specific address to give you the specific offer that you need. I mean, to get the right information, of course.
It's the 123 Apple Street.
123 Apple Street. Okay, perfect. Okay, so I'm going to pull it out in my system. Now, Kong, have you considered selling or received any cash offer in the past?
I'm sorry, I didn't catch that. What?
Oh yeah, of course. I'm pulling right now the property. Now, just a question: have you received any offer in the past, or have you considered selling the property in the past?
No, I've not. I mean, so I just got a letter from you guys, and that's why I'm curious of what your offer would be, and how do you know that I want to sell my house?
Oh, okay. All right. So you haven't considered that yet. Well, the way we do is we purchase. We're an investment company, and what we do is we purchase our property cash, and we pay all the closing costs. I mean, we analyze the area and we see what properties are the ones that meet our criteria. To maybe they need a little love, they need a little bit of repair, and what we do is we purchase them cash. So, like I said, we pay all the closing costs. There are no real estate commissions, and the best part is that we buy the houses completely as is, like I said before. So you don't have to put another cent into the property. I don't know if that makes sense. Huh?
No, bro, dude, that does not answer my question. My question is, why do you guys send me a letter when I didn't even market my property for sale? And you went into the whole pitch about this and that, dude. You haven't answered my question. My question is why. So my question is, why do you guys send me a letter when I never market my house for sale?
Okay, great question. Well, the thing is that we went to here in the neighborhood, and we sent out we wrote down the addresses of the properties that we liked, and we were interested in investing. That's the reason that we sent you the letter, of course.
So what is the offer then?
Okay,
I mean, listen. I mean, we've been on the phone for almost 10 minutes. Okay, I'm just calling and want to know what the offer is. If you have the offer, we can continue. If you don't have the offer, we have nothing to say.
Okay, well, actually, I won't be a calculator right now. I'm gonna run the numbers based on the condition of the house. So, all right. So it sounds like it's around 2,000 square feet, right?
Yes, correct.
Okay, perfect. Now, the house is vacant or occupied?
So you don't know anything about my property?
Well, I don't know if it's occupied by you or by a tenant. That's what I wanted to confirm.
It's vacant.
It's vacant. Oh, okay. All right. And does it need any major remodeling to it? Maybe the kitchen or the bathroom?
Okay, so are you going to make me an offer or are you not? I mean...
Yeah, of course, totally, Kang. Actually, what I want to do is make you an offer that makes sense for you and for us. And the reason that I'm asking this question is just to know the condition of the house to make a proper offer for you.
Okay, bro. So, okay, bro. Another thing with you is make sure that when you answer a question, you always come back with a question and maintain control of the phone, dude.
All right.
So, if I were you, dude, I would have come back and I would have handled that objection like this, bro. I would handle that objections. I would just say, Colin, that's a great question, but unfortunately, I'm not here to make you an offer on your property. I'm actually here to help gather all the information on the property that is needed, so that way my company or my team can make you a fair and intelligent offer. Does that make sense? Does that work for you? If you don't have time or whatever, you know what I mean? So I would come back and I would say, my job is actually not to make you an offer. My job is actually just to gather and collect all the information on the property that's needed, so that way my company or my team can make you a fair and intelligent offer. Typically we can do that, within the next 24 to 48 hours. Does that work? Does that make sense?
All right.
Okay. Let's move on to the next one, man.
Okay, now, does it need any major remodeling to it? Maybe the kitchen or the bathroom?
I mean, as far as I know, there's nothing wrong with the property.
Okay, wrong with the property. Okay, so it's in good conditions then. All right, now the roof is in good shape. Has it been remodeled? Is there any leak on it? No, you said right.
I mean, the roof was put on about 10 years ago, so there's no leaks. I mean, there's no leak. Yeah, there's no. I mean, it could probably use some pressure wash, but that's about it.
Okay, all right, I understand. But there's no leaking then. Okay, and what about the air conditioning tank? Has it been more than 5 or 10 years that you changed it, or is it older than that?
I mean, the air conditioner probably, probably could need to be replaced.
Okay. All right. It could use treatment there. Okay. All right. Got it. Now, are there any additions put on the property, maybe in the back of it at some point?
No.
Okay. All right. Perfect. And so I have all the information that I needed. Now, if we agree on a price, typically we can close between 2 to 4 weeks. Is that something that works for you?
Okay, bro. Yeah. Okay, bro. Listen, dude. I mean, I'm gonna let you finish the call. Yeah. No. That should be fine.
That should be fine. Okay. All right. So now, in regards to the mortgage, is there an outstanding balance that we need to pay off?
Yes, there's a mortgage on the property.
Okay. All right. How much is it? Just to know, so we can pull up the price, the offer, right?
I mean, that's none of your business.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, we actually need to know the price of the mortgage.
Why?
So we can calculate because we're going to give you a cash offer. So we need to know what the walkaway net price that you're going to get, and we need to pull out the mortgage out of the way because we're going to take care of it. That's the best part of it. And we're going to take care of all of that.
Yeah, no, I'm not going to give you the mortgage amount.
Okay. All right. Don't worry about it now. I mean, we still need to calculate the repair costs and everything on the property. So, any chance can you tell me if there's any back taxes on the property, just so there are no surprises at the time of the closing with the title company?
No.
No back taxes. Okay. All right. So, like I said, Khang, we purchase a property cash, and we also pay for all the closing costs. So, as I told you, there are no real estate commissions, and we buy them completely as is. So you're not going to have to put another cent to it. Considering all of this, what would you think would be a good price for the property?
Well, make me an offer.
Sorry, what was that again, Khang?
I said, make me an offer.
Okay. Yeah, we'll do. Actually, my purchase manager, he's going to be the one who's going to take care of that. He's the one that's specialist with all the repair costs. So before we get into the next steps, I just want to make sure we're on the same page. So if we come to an agreement on a price, that obviously works for you, correct? Is there anything that holds you back from moving forward?
Nope.
Wonderful. So like I said, it's a very smooth process. So let me do this. I'm going to call my purchase manager, Emilio, and I'll pass the information to him. Naturally, the next step for us is going to be that we're going to see the property. Is it okay with if we set a time and date to talk about the property and just see the details?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. All right, perfect. What's the best day that will work for you? I mean, I have a couple of appointments tomorrow around the area at noon. Maybe in the afternoon, is that okay?
That's fine.
Okay. All right, perfect. So tomorrow afternoon, I'm going to pass the information over to Emilio, and he's going to give you a call an hour before that time. Does that sound good?
Yes, that's fine.
All right, perfect. So I'm going to text you his number, and we'll save mine as well. Just if you have any questions, I'm here for you. Okay.
Okay.
All right, perfect. Thank you very much, Khang. We'll keep in touch then.
Bro, first of all, dude, I don't know why your phone just go pop, like it makes that pop, 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 pop. I'm not sure what that is all about. But when it comes down to, dude, like you got no price from me. Like you're putting all the good stuff on the table, but you got no price from me. Well, you know, our company, we pay all the closing costs. You know, we're buying the property as is. Like you're giving me all the treat, but you're not getting any price from me. Come on, man. Shit. Dude, what you need to do, bro, is that you need to slow down. When it comes down to negotiating, dude, the one that talks the most is the one that's going to lose, man. You need to calm the F down, bro. Like you need to slow down. So, you know, like ask the seller. So what do you think property in the area is selling for? What is the tax assessed value on the property is? So, Khang, what are you hoping to get for the property? Well, I don't know. Make me an offer. Well, you know, Khang, once again, my job is actually not to make you an offer, but let me tell you this, right? And now you want to switch. Now you want to flip things around and then go just to let you know, we are gonna pay cash when we buy the property. I understand there's a couple repairs that's needed to be done on the property, not a problem. If we take care of all of that, make this a hassle-free sale for you, Kong. What is the best that you think you'll be able to sell your property at, or to us for? Like, dude, like you go at it, but you got no number from the seller. And obviously, we know the game. Whoever gets the number first loses, man. So I think what you need to do, bro, is go back to the call that I did earlier with I don't remember his name. I'm sorry. But go back to the call, listen, and I think you need to work on your negotiating. Like toward the end there, you need to work on that, and you need to work on building rapport at the beginning, and you need to slow down. Don't rush, just slow down and maintain control of the phone. And how you do that is by answer the question and come back with a question, and that's how you maintain control of the phone. And always remember, when you're on the phone with the seller, you're there to help them out, to make this, to see if there's a deal here that needs to be done between them and your company. If not, no problem. Move on to the next person. Don't get attached to one deal. Don't try to convince, or don't try to convert them from non-motivated into a motivated seller. It's not going to happen. So when you let your expectation down, I guess that's the word. I don't even know if I used the right word, but when you let your expectation down, like, oh, I want this to be a deal, I'm going to make this a deal, I'm going to turn, no. Your expectation should be, let me see if there's any problem with the seller that I can help. If I can help them out, negotiate and get a good deal for us and work out for them, great. If not, no problem. I'll just move on to the next one. Because a lot of you, what you do is when you get on a call, your expectation is so high that that you get nervous. I hope that makes sense. Let me see. Oh, okay, hold on a second. Let me get Instagram family on. IG family, what's up? You know what time it is. It's hustle time. Swipe up, join me on this Friday cold call hot seat, and let me know. Let's see what you got, what it takes. So let me go ahead and pop this in. I think I don't know. I have time for one more. Oh man. So let's go. I don't know if I have time. Okay, let's do another really quick one. Let's do a quick one. Oh my goodness. Melina. Okay, hold on a second. I think I got one. Hold on a second. You mind if I take care of this really quick? Hey, Kong, at least call in that she wants to move the schedule of the taking pictures with John in her property on Tuesday at 10 a.m. instead of today. Oh man. Well, I guess if she doesn't have time, then if she wants to reschedule, then that's what we have to do. But let her know that the sooner we can get this done, the better it is for us to get the process moving forward and just keep things moving forward, so that way we can close in a timely manner. So let her know that if she can do it anytime sooner, we would appreciate that. But if it has to be Tuesday, then obviously, then we'll just have to do it on Tuesday then. So that's a showing that we're supposed to do today, and it got canceled by the seller. Okay, so this is going to be a last one. I typically likes to get a girl on the phone at least once, but I know I don't have that many female followers, so it's going to be a long time. If you enjoy this, please smash that thumbs up. Exit out the live chat. Hello?
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 Yes, hello? Who's this?
Hello?
Yes, hello? Can you hear me? Who's this?
Do you guys buy houses?
Yes, sir. How may I help you today?
I saw one of your guys' Spanish sign about you wanted to buy, some property some property. You pay cash for property?
Yes, sir, that's correct. We do pay cash for properties. We buy properties all around the city. So can you give me your address?
Can I give you what?
Your address. Just confirm your address for me, please.
Yeah, it's 123 Apple Street.
Okay, give me 1 second. Okay, perfect. How you doing today? Patty?
I'm doing fine.
Good. That would be fine, especially with everything that's going on today in the world. Okay, so 123 Apple Street. Okay, so my name is Kale, and I work with a group of investors. Obviously, you know that I'm selling. I'm seeing houses that I can buy, so I can sell.
Done. Like, dude, like, come on, man. I'm calling from a bandit. Dude, take control of your phone call. A lot of you, what you're doing is you're just winging it. You're not putting out time to educate yourself. You're not putting out time to actually sharpen your skills. So a lot of times what you do is when you get a seller on the phone, you lose out on opportunities. This could have been a 10K, 20K, 50K deal, and poof, gone. Just because you don't want to put out an extra hour of your time a day to sharpen your skill set. Shit. I would say, oh, fantastic. So you actually saw one of our bandit sign. Is that correct? Right? I would come in, grab control right away. Oh, that's great. Thank you so much for giving us a call. And hopefully we can help you with, the process of, purchasing, selling and purchasing your property. May I get your name, please? Oh, King Khang. That sounds very familiar. Have you seen Donkey Kong? The thing is, what's the problem with you guys is, man, like you get on the call and you're just winging it and you're losing out on opportunities, right? A lot of you listen to people that say, hey, if you don't swing, you miss. But dude, you need to practice, man. Anyways, that's all the time that we got today, you guys. I want to say thank you so much, the love, the support. Hold on a second. Man. Anyways, man, one thing I do want to let you guys know is that you got to understand, to succeed in this business, you need to learn how to talk, how to communicate, and how to negotiate with your seller. If you don't, you will lose. Like, you're not going to make it, man. Because when you are not good on the phone, right? Maybe, I think whoever it is that I talked to the first time, right? Maybe he only needs to call 500 people and he can get one deal just because how good he is on the phone. Or maybe less, or maybe 100 people. But for you, if you're just winging it, maybe you have to call 1,000 people. But a lot of you don't have that, patient, and you don't have that persistent to make 1,000 call or to make 5,000 call, because you're just winging it. You're just out there pounding the phone and looking for that extremely desperate, motivated seller. You're trying to get lucky. And before you get lucky, you give up already because you ran out of patience, because you're just not good. So you need to work on your phone skill set, man. But all right. But anyways, man, I can't believe, I do want to talk for those of you. I want to take a little time here. This is not real estate related, but I think it's going to help a lot of you guys out. For those of you who's into building your personal brand, actually comment down below and maybe I can do a video to share with you guys about personal branding. If that's something you're interested in, comment down below and let me know if you want me to do a video. Personal branding is so huge. It's opened up so much doors and so much opportunities. Like last month, I did 98. I actually shared this on my Instagram. I haven't shared anywhere else. I did 98,000 on my personal brand. And there's some key things about personal brand that a lot of you made a big mistake. I've seen so many people make a big mistake in personal brand where they just kill their brand. Like they start out and they just kill the brand. The biggest thing the biggest thing to people killing their brand is, let me tell you this. This is the number one key to you killing your personal brand, is by monetizing your audience too soon. You haven't built up credibility. You haven't built up your reputation. You haven't built up your credibility. You haven't built up your following, and you already pitching. Shit. Biggest mistake. I've seen so many people do this, and I just look at them and said, another loser. Another loser in the game. Because let me tell you something. The whole personal brand, you think it's not an easy game. No business is easy. Shit. Anyways, but one thing, for those of you who's into the brand, man, I'm telling you, man, there's a lot of strategies behind it. It's not just going out and it's not what you think, okay? But if you are into building your brand, at least getting your business known, because if people don't know you, how can they do business with you? Whether you're into, nail salons or restaurant, or, obviously our real estate game. If nobody knows you, how can they do business with you? Okay. So right now, the biggest thing that I think everyone should jump on is a huge opportunities. And I said this a year ago when I heard it from Gary Vee. It's TikTok. I grew my TikTok from 0, all organic. I don't believe in the shout out. I don't believe in the pay, right? Actually, the pay, right? I don't believe in paying for your follower. None of that BS, because they're not following you for real. Okay. I grew from 0 to now 1.7 million follower in just a year. And my YouTube and my Instagram has been forever, because YouTube, Instagram, Facebook is extremely saturated. So for you to start out to grow from there, I'm telling you, man, you're playing the wrong game. So what you need to do is you need to have those accounts, but you need to spend majority of your time on TikTok where it's not saturated. Get your name exposed. And when your TikTok account grow, your Instagram and your YouTube will grow along with it. But trying to grow YouTube and Instagram organically and putting 80% of your time on YouTube and Instagram, you made a big mistake, my friend. You got to play the field where you have more chances. And let me tell you something, the wifey, right? The wifey, her Instagram. So I've been just working with her just within the last 10 days. She grew from 0 follower to over 200,000 followers. She actually grew 100,000 follower in 2 days on TikTok. Organic. I don't shout her out. I don't help her with that. None of that. But that's what I'm telling you. Anyways, thank you so much, you guys, for the love, for the support. Until next time, take care and ciao.